Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a quick video today about how to heal Crohn's in 2023. It's the start of the new year soon. Yesterday I was working with a client. He has Crohn's disease and he's been doing very good lately, having solid stools, eating whatever he wants, no gut pain. And then suddenly, out of the blue, he got diarrhea. Now, most way people will react to this is they start blaming foods, they start just freaking out, but he remained calm because he knew exactly what caused his symptoms. And what caused his symptoms was a certain type of stress in his life. It is your gut, your brain. Your gut controls your brain, everybody. Your brain controls everything in your body. So therefore, your brain controls your gut, your Crohn's and colitis. It's just that simple of a logic, okay? And so what happened with him is earlier that day, he got a text message from his girlfriend, and her girlfriend's like, hey, can I talk to you for an hour? And when he got this text, he has a wonderful relationship with his girlfriend, but when he got this text, his heart rate picked up. He started to panic. He was like, "Oh my God, what's wrong?" Even on a conscious level, he knew everything was going to be okay, but on the subconscious level, he was like borderline freaking out. And he had the call with his girlfriend. She was going through some family issues and he helped her through it, and everything was great after the phone call. And right after the phone call, he went to the bathroom. Now, what happened here? When he was younger, he was in a very abusive relationship. This this woman would fake pregnancies, fake cheating, like just did all sorts of manipulative stuff. And he would often get the text message of, hey, hey, I need to talk to you. So every time he sees that text of, hey, we need to talk, it is a warning signal to the brain. Like, hey, something bad is about to happen. We need to freak out so that we can better deal with this. And it's also tied to the gut. We're going to develop extra gut cells to help you digest and absorb this hard to digest situation. And then we're going to get rid of them when the conflict gets resolved. And that's when you get the symptoms. So, all right, now we know this trigger, the trigger. I hate the word track because it's like so, what does a track mean? It is a registered threat. The conflict shock was getting that initial text message years ago from his crazy girlfriend. And now every time he gets a text that says, hey, we need to talk, he freaks out because he thinks it's going to be about something bad. So how do we convince the mind? And it's one thing to convince the conscious mind. It's another thing to convince the subconscious mind. How do we do this? This trigger, the text message, hey, we need to talk, is in a special part of the brain. Some people call it the reactive mind. Where these stimuli are always coming. Hey, hey, this. Is it going to kill me? Oh my God, text message. It's going to kill me. It's going to hurt my survival. Let's freak out so we can deal with it. How do we get this text message out of the reactive mind? So it depends on the person. It depends on the state of the conflict. Luckily for him, he's in a good relationship and he doesn't have to, it's not like an actual threat anymore. Versus if he was in an abusive relationship, it would be an actual threat. So, the first thing that I had him do is, okay, pregnancy scare. You know that this girl won't do this, and you know that you are currently using, reliable birth control. So it's not even an option. It's not even something to get scared about. And it was also interesting that a couple of months ago, her period was late, and he didn't freak out about that, but just, it was the way that the message was delivered. He could talk to his girlfriend and say, hey, could you not leave me hanging like that? Like, I would I have a lot of trauma from my past, getting text messages I can't help it. Subconscious. Like, I have PTSD. Could you please just say what you want to talk about so I'm not freaking out, okay? I would greatly appreciate that. That's another way to handle this. You can go back in time in your head and meditate on this event itself, on the first initial event. And you go, hey, look, buddy, I know this woman is crazy, but she's going to make you a stronger person. And in a few years, you are going to find the right girl. Trust me, you will get through this. I know it's stressful, but you will get through this. And if we keep attacking this text message from all sorts of angles, it will eventually fall out of the reactive mind and it won't trigger your gut symptoms anymore. So another thing we could do is, do the exact opposite of what we're doing now. Text message. Okay, I remember I have a million reasons why this is bad. We need to start coming up with reasons on why it is good. When are some times that you got this text message and something good happened? And your mind's going to go, oh, no, that's outrageous. Da, da, da. That's the demon inside of you, trying to keep, the reactive mind's trying to keep you safe. Some people look at it as a demon. I kind of see, it's a really dumb design if you ask me. So, I had him start pulling up memories and I could tell it was like very laborsome and he just didn't want to do it. But we started doing it and sure enough, this was good. This was good. This was good. This was good. You can't, what he originally did, which is good. It's the best thing you could do in the moment, is you get the text, the emotion erupts out of you. You cannot control that. It is subconscious, but once it erupts, you can suppress it, which I agree, which is good, because the more emotionally you get worked up about it, the more your symptoms are going to be when it finally does get resolved. But the only way to get rid of that eruption is for you to write down, okay, I freaked out when I got a text message saying, hey, we need to talk. Okay, now we need to dissect that. We need to analyze it. We need to kill it. We need to understand where it came from, where that belief got established, and you just come up with tons of reasons on why it's stupid and how it's actually, and pull up memories of why it's good. And how easy or hard that is, depends on how traumatic the event was for the person. And for this guy, it was very traumatic. So, and it was for a long time too. So guys, what I want you to do, if you're really serious about getting better in 2023, what you need to do is go watch my free webinar. I'm going to go into more detail on exactly what you need to do step by step in order to get better. I call it the Mike method. I've been doing this for a while now, and there's just basic things we don't know about the mind, just common knowledge we need to know about the mind in order to get our conflict under control that we're just totally oblivious to in the modern world. So guys, go watch that webinar. It will save your life. It is better than something you're going to pay $2,000 or $3,000 for, and they can't. It drives me up a wall, what some of these other courses are offering. They're like $2,000 or $3,000, and you have to be on supplements. You have to be on boring, bland diets. And they don't even know what the word inflammation means. They don't know what the word Crohn's means. They don't know what the word colitis means. It is a shit show. There's just no logic in the modern world nowadays. I'm going to actually walk you through what your gut is doing, what your mind is doing. I mean, how do you expect to fix something if you don't even know the basic mechanisms of how these things are operating? So guys, good luck getting better in 2023. If you really want to get better, go watch my webinar. It's free. See many people get better with it. Go watch it. So, all right, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer it in a short or in a future video. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm probably looking in the wrong camera, but bye-bye.